Phyllis, I feel as bad as you do, but all you can do is hope that it works out.
But Bess is missing out on the best years of her life, her girlhood. She should be going to dances and meeting different people. She shouldn't be weighed down with the drudgery of a husband and a home and screeching children. She should have that to look forward to. I know it's Bess's life, but how can I let her throw it away?
Well, there's nothing you can do.
Well, I have to try. I know. I'll pretend that if she doesn't leave Mark, I'll disown her. I'll tell her she has to choose between Mark and me. You think that might work?
Maybe if you threw in a radar range.
I know. I'll go to Mark and tell him there's insanity in our family. No, he'd probably like that. There has to be something.
Listen, I know this may seem like a crazy idea, but have you ever thought about talking to Mark and Bess and telling them how you feel? No lies, no tricks, just simply and honestly what's in your heart.
I don't know if I could do that.
Why? Haven't you ever in your life just acted spontaneously? Just expressed your feelings without scheming or planning?
I did once.
Well, how'd it turn out?
I got pregnant. And so I'm going to do what Dan said. When Bess and Mark get here, I'm going to be as straightforward and sincere and honest as I can. And pray that they fall for it.
Good luck, Phyllis. But I think you're doing the right thing.
I just hope I can find the right words. What do you say when your child marries a loony?
I think I said, congratulations, Lars.
Good night, Phyllis.
Good night, Jonathan.
No, dear. The car's out back.
Oh, good night, dear.
Good night, Audrey. Hello, Bess.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, Mark.
Hello, Mrs. Lindstrom.
Well, come in. Sit down. I'll get us some coffee. Yes. Coffee's all right, isn't it?
Look, how long is this supposed to go on? I've explained it to you a million times. What more do you want?
I just can't believe you could be so thoughtless, so inconsiderate, not telling me where you were going, not phoning.
What am I supposed to do? Check in with you every 10 minutes? I had an idea for a song. I wanted to be alone for a little while.
For 6 hours?
I was just sitting there with my guitar under the stars. I wasn't thinking about the time.
Yeah, you weren't thinking about me either.
Look, I need to be alone sometimes by myself to think. That's the kind of person I am.
Well, I'm the kind of person that gets a little bit worried when her husband just walks out on his honeymoon for 6 hours and claims to be writing a song.
Claims? What do you call this? Brenda! Hey, Brenda!
Brenda? Who's Brenda?
How should I know? I needed something to rhyme with surrender.
It doesn't even rhyme.
Oh, yeah. Well, then.
The point is, the next time you decide to wander off like that, you may come back to an empty room.
Well, that's fine with me.
Well, if that's the way you feel, why don't we just call this whole thing off right now?
Maybe we should.
Then why don't we just drive right back to Vegas? Next door to the chapel where we got married, there's a little place that hands out divorces.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we are. Sit down, you two, and relax. Oh, Mark, how do you like it?
I don't feel like any coffee.
Me either.
Oh, fine. Well, we'll just get right down to it. Bess, Mark, I know what you both are feeling at this moment. It's a feeling so strong, so overpowering, that you think it's going to last forever. But please believe me, I've lived longer than you, and I know what I'm talking about. The emotions of youth can be very short-lived. You may feel one way about each other now, and you may change your mind completely in an hour. That's why I beg you, don't let a hasty decision based on a fleeting emotion ruin your chances for happiness. And so I'm going to ask you both to look into each other's eyes. And now, ask yourself, honestly, is what I'm feeling for this person right now going to last? Or is it just something temporary and impetuous? If you'll both just look into your hearts, I know you'll come up with the right answer.
What do you think, Mark?
I think she's right.
So do I.
She's a wise woman, your mom. Bess.
I don't think I made myself clear.
Good night, Mom. And thanks for saving our marriage.
Don't mention it.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, I suppose if you two are determined to make a go of this thing, I'll just have to learn to live with it. I won't try to change your mind. But tell me this, Bess. What if I threatened to disown you? What if I said you had to choose between Mark and me? Who would you have chosen?
I'd hate to have to make that choice. But if I did, as much as I love you, I'd have to stay with the man I married.
Of course. Of course. What if I threw in a radar range?
Let me get back to you.
There's insanity in Bess's family!
I noticed.